Behind every smile lies a secret. Behind every promise, a trap. Are you ready to uncover the truth? Season 4, Episode 17. Breaking Barriers. Previously on The Hook, Emma and David launched their first virtual healing journey workshop, engaging viewers across time zones and arming them with tools to recognize scams. Ethan continued digging into his past with Amara's support, writing about the first scam he ever participated in and confronting the weight of guilt he'd buried for years. Survivor Sarah shared her story publicly, helping others feel less alone. Emma scrolls through comments on their recent video. Her smile fades. David enters the room holding a tablet. "Some of the press is picking this apart," he says, tapping the screen, "calling us opportunists. One blog's asking if we're exploiting survivor trauma for attention." Emma exhales slowly. "I knew there'd be backlash, but not this soon." David sits beside her. "You know what this means, though? We're making waves. The ones who feel threatened by change always yell the loudest." Emma nods. "We just have to keep going. The real stories matter more than the noise." Ethan stands by the window of Amara's office, arms crossed, eyes distant. "They want me to share my story, live, on the next workshop." Amara looks up from her notes, thoughtful. "How do you feel about that?" "I'm terrified," he admits. "What if people only see the scammer in me? What if they hate me for what I've done?" Amara speaks gently. "There will be people who judge, but there will also be someone out there who hears your story and says, 'That's exactly how I felt.' You can't control how everyone sees you, but you can choose what you give them to see." Ethan turns to her slowly. "So, I share it anyway. If you're ready," she says, "and if you're not, we'll work through that too." The second virtual workshop. The camera clicks on. The Healing Journey logo glows behind Emma and David. Thousands are watching. Emma addresses the viewers. "We've heard from so many of you since our last session. Stories of survival, recovery, and strength. Today, we go deeper, because healing means facing the truth, even when it hurts." David continues. "We're also talking about rebuilding identity. Scams don't just take your money, they take your sense of self. Today's guest knows that well." The screen shifts. Ethan appears, seated in a softly lit room. He hesitates, then begins. "My name is Ethan, and I used to be part of the very thing we're trying to stop." The chat explodes with reactions. Shock, questions, support. "I was 13 when I was told I had to save my family. That pressure twisted into desperation, into justification. I became part of something awful." He pauses, emotion tightening his voice. "But I'm not here to make excuses. I'm here to own my story, because I want to make things right. And I want others who feel trapped in silence to know it's possible to change." Later, Emma and David review the aftermath. Some headlines are harsh. Scammer turned advocate, redemption or PR stunt. But messages from survivors flood their inboxes. One reads, "I never thought I'd feel empathy for someone on the other side. But I do, because I've lied to survive too." Emma smiles. "That one comment makes it worth it." David nods. "We're breaking through." Ethan walks out of the studio into the cool night air. He checks his phone. There's a message from Amara. "You were brave. I'm proud of you." He replies, "I was shaking the whole time." Her next message comes instantly. "You showed up anyway." That's courage. Ethan slips his phone into his pocket. He doesn't know what tomorrow brings, but for the first time, he's not hiding. Next on episode 18, Inside the Web. As the healing journey gains global traction, the team begins to attract attention from unexpected places, including victims from international rings and insiders with dangerous secrets. Ethan's story becomes a lightning rod, sparking both change and controversy. Meanwhile, Amara uncovers a disturbing pattern buried in the data, one that might lead them closer to Kay than ever before. Don't miss Season 4, Episode 18, Inside the Web.